Hi guys, it's Tracy Lee here, all the way from the Netherlands. I'm an independent nail artist and educator and just an all-round nail nut. I've been doing nails for about 16 years now, but there is nothing more exciting than when a company says, we've got something new coming out. And that's what happened with Biosculpture. They've given me the opportunity to have a play date with me, myself, and I, and their new line called Byali Gel. Oh, it is so exciting and so many possibilities. So please remember, this is not their formal application video. This is me having a play date with it and just sharing some of my findings with you. I'm really excited about this product, and I hope after seeing these videos, you will be too. So let's get started. So many different colors and so many different possibilities. I haven't had a chance to try every application with it, but let me give you a quick rundown of the colors. So we've got the Ice, Frost, Glow, Blonde, and Blush. Obviously from the boxes, you get an idea of what they look like, but let me give you a sneak peek. So this is what they look like, starting in the top left-hand corner and going down. Ice, which is your crystal clear, Frost, which is your gorgeous white, then up again to Glow, which is a translucent pink and warms up the nail plate. Blonde, at first I thought, what is this? But has turned out to be a firm favorite of mine. And then finally, Blush. Gorgeous selection of colors for many different applications. So here we go. The nail has been prepared with a base gel from Biosculpture or one of the Evo gels with a gripping layer and a smoothing layer, and then cleansing. Then we can start the application. Right, gorgeous brush from Biosculpture, and as you can see, I'm dipping my brush into the slide solution but wiping off the excess liquid, and you can't see it in the video, but on the side I have a nail wipe where I dab my brush off once again before applying it onto the product. You want your brush to be moist, but certainly not wet, because excess slide solution can affect the adhesion of your product. Right now you're going to be wrapping your product around your nail plate and around the application form, because unlike a traditional gel, this product really needs to be pressed into place. I like starting off with a clear base, as I mentioned earlier on, because this already starts creating the structure of the nail for me. And once I've cured it, all of them for 60 seconds, I can then continue with the application of my overlay. Right now you have got all the time in the world to really shape your free edge, get the nail in the shape that you want to reduce the amount of filing at a later stage. My personal favorite is blonde, especially for full color applications. Why I love blonde, it is firstly a natural color, and for those clients who don't necessarily like seeing the color of the polish on top of the nail, underneath the nail, this creates a gorgeous natural nude base for polish application. Again, determine the amount of product that you want to apply to the nail, roll it off onto the nail plate, and then with a moist but certainly not wet brush, you can gently wrap your product around your nail plate and onto the nail form or the nail extension. So I think the biggest difference for me between Byali Gel and traditional gels is the self-leveling capabilities. We are, as traditional gel users, very used to the gel moving to exactly where we want it to go by simply manipulating the finger or putting a very light pressure. With Byali Gel, you have more control over where your product is going by using your application brush. As you can see here, I'm angling my brush towards the proximal nail fold to get a really great adhesion of my product to my nail plate. Using your brush really flat, you can create a gorgeous even surface, which is going to reduce the amount of filing you have at a later stage. So the more work we do with the application procedure here, the less work we're going to be doing with filing later on. So after a 60-second cure, out comes the nail, and we can remove the inhibition layer with the nail cleanser, and then we can start filing. The filing is also really interesting. The type of filing particles that are going to be released from the Byali Gel are slightly different to traditional gel. You will see that when I'm starting to file, there are very few particles that are becoming airborne. The particles are heavier, even though they are very fine particles, they are heavy and fall straight down instead of becoming airborne, which is really great for in the salon. Not only reducing the amount of cleaning that you'll need to do because of less foul particles, but also in terms of what you're going to be breathing in the salon. So that's a definite thumbs up for me. So after filing, I finish off the nail by buffing and then apply either a color, or in this particular case, keeping the nail beautiful and nude, and simply finishing off with a gloss top coat. So the key phrase in the video, product control, and this particular application really shows product control. This is a reverse French. And I know a lot of nail pros choose to do a paint-on French in the salon. I have no problem with that, power to you. But for those of you who prefer doing a traditional technique, with Byali Gel, it's become that much easier. When creating a smile line with the reverse technique with traditional gel, it's certainly not impossible, but just takes a little bit more time. Now, by using the right brush angles and by using the right product, you can see that you can start creating a gorgeous 90-degree angle with your Byali Gel without it starting to self-level. So use the side of the brush to sharpen up the smile line, and then use the belly of the brush to even out your product on the surface. And when you rotate the finger to the side, you will already start seeing that 90-degree angle of your smile line. As with the other layers, we are going to pop this into the light for a 60-second cure, remove the inhibition layer with a nail cleanser, and then use a thin wooden file just to sharpen up the corners of the smile line to create a gorgeous base for you to press your frost up against. Here we go. The base is there. All you need to do with a moist, not a wet brush, is gently press it up against your smile line and even out your product over the remainder of the extension edge. Use your brush really parallel to the surface here and wrap it around your extension edge to ensure a gorgeous, even application. Don't stress too much if your frost goes over the glow, as you still need to file the enhancement. And there we go, filed, buffed, and finished with the gloss top coat, and we're ready to go. So natural nail overlays, traditional salon lengths, and longer salon lengths, but try and push yourself to create some of those extreme shapes, because now you have a product that is going to give you complete product control over your application. So just remember that these applications, when done in combination with the biosculpture bases and or Evo bases, they are completely soakable. We'll start finishing off with a natural nail overlay using my favorite blonde. This has been done over a contour base with a gripping layer and smoothing layer. And as you can see here, that gripping and smoothing layer in combination with great application around the cuticle area and lateral side walls is going to create the perfect base and the perfect adhesion for your application. So there you have it. I'm sure you can't wait to get started. Again, this is the tip of the iceberg. There are so many more applications possible with it, but I wanted to give you an idea of how do I go about doing the application, what is the filing like, what is the product like, and important, what are the colors like. So get in touch with your distributor and try a Byali Gel as well, and hopefully you're going to be as excited about it as I am. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you soon. Ciao for now.